Lads and ladies, it's Royalivi here with a brand new series on the channel for Sorare 26. Oh my god, it's Arena to Glory. What does it all mean? Arena to Glory, the name is on the tin. We will be tracking my Arena Essence profits and losses for the Sorare 26 season. Today's episode almost being a test run for the main event, which will be the utilization of my European Classic cards once all of the big European leagues resume within the next month. But having a look here at my MLS in-season teams, and they will be staying where they are entered into the main Sorare in-season competitions. The value for money there is not only from potential cash rewards if we do well, you know, if we have a nice little sun run, but the weekly hot streaks as well, where we can see at limited level I'm fighting for $10 in the second level this week. So hopefully one of these teams can step up to the plate. But the reason I'm not putting my classic cards in the regular competition is because I just don't see the value in it, and maybe more importantly, the fun. And that's not to say you can't be successful or have fun in the regular competitions at classic level, but you know, it's tough out there with some top level cards playing, and you know, when we look at the reward situation, I mean, you need to get top 50 to win just 500 essence. That's a single arena win right there, and we can go one step further and look at what the top 50 would entail. Last game week, and it's 440 points, which is not an insignificant amount of points. And that's before we even begin talking about pushing further for the tier 1 and star rewards on offer at classic level. So my classic cards are being pummeled into the arena with the odd So7 lineup on the side. Speaking of fun So7 lineups, here is my first ever entry in the new Sorare 26 era. It's essentially the players I had left over this game week, a bit of a question mark around whether Alba starts or not. I imagine he does so. And if he does and everyone else starts and we avoid the DNP gauntlet this game week, then there's some possibilities with this lineup. But you know, this is the first game week with So7. Anything could fucking happen here. We're just gonna give it a try and hopefully have some fun with it. But over to what today's episode is all about, the arena. Getting into it with some Excelly goodness split by the free rarities I have a chance of competing in, and the maths is simple. Sum up the entries for a given game week, sum up the return from a given game week, and then you get your essence profit or loss. Of course, right now we are down on the spreadsheet from my game week 98 entries, as we are yet to know the outcome from these, as the game week hasn't happened yet. But I'm hoping they can go well. So let's go have a look at those entries for the game week 98 that I just mentioned. Come on, keep up, man. Fucking this is easy. This is easy shit. Good video. So currently my arena lineups are going to be very MLS heavy, with the European leagues mostly out of action at the moment, and I'm unsure on how difficult and competitive the arena competitions will be as to whether going full Arena to Glory is genuinely a feasible idea in terms of winning back essence. But you know, that's why we're dabbling our toes in the arena water today, starting off with 3 rare entries. And I didn't have an available super rare defender this week, so I have decided to use my blue super rare cards here instead, but that doesn't make these rare arena teams any less strong than what they already are. I mean, Fries is seemingly the starting goalkeeper for the US national team now. Kuipers up top always has a goal or 2 in him, and I've captained Wolf due to favourable fixture for Austin there away at DC United. I think he could certainly grab a decisive, and he actually appears again in my second rare team with 5 Austin cards on display. Romana, of course, no longer Austin. He now plies his trade in fucking Paraguay or some shit. I don't fucking know. But we are essentially banking on the Austin attackers to make the most of that weaker fixture against DC United, and fingers crossed that they can stat pad a little bit. That's the dream. And the final rare team, that rhymed, I'm not a rapper, is a bit more of a Hail Mary that I'm less confident in. But, you know, we'll see what this team can do. It's not great, and it may become the case that after testing this out, these kinds of weaker teams in the arena may not be optimal, and we perhaps might just use this kind of team in a normal classic competition where it's free to enter, as opposed to spurning the essence for the arena entry if we feel like the team's not good enough. Going over to limited then, and we managed to get 4 teams in, with the first team having the MLS defensive goat Kai Wagner involved, and we have to keep in mind this is capped arena, so 260 points maximum, and he took up a big chunk of that with 71 of those points. But, you know, luckily we could balance the team out a bit with a low scoring yet still strong goalkeeper in Kalina, as well as Perez, who is now starting to get some game time at Nashville. It's whether we could trust the starting percentages, basically. The other teams you can see on the screen here, they're a bit of a mishmash of available players, sort of just chucked in what I had going. As I say, for me, I think as long as the odds of the players starting are strong, then I'm quite happy to give these teams a whirl. They're still decent players in the mix who are capable of impacting the game and, you know, pushing me up the arena leaderboard. and hopefully we can take advantage of other Sorare managers who really throw together some couple bad arena teams at the last minute, you know, with likely DNPs or just some all-around bad fixtures or scores. That's what we're trying to capitalize on here with these lineups. Fucking hell, that was a lot of fucking words. So the final arena team of the game week down below me, and I'm pretty sure I actually nailed this team dead on 260 points. The Bromby 3 were fairly heavy hitting on the points cap, with Yazbek being the big L15 differential to get this team on board. So yeah, there you go. Those are my teams. Some lovely looking fucking teams there. And you know, as I've said, I'm not sure how this will all initially go. This game week could go completely tits up and shit could hit all of the fans that are on. But you know what? All we can do is give it the good old college try. A little bonus segment for you all here today. Sorare have decided to drop the crafting. So let's have a look. I mean, the menu looks nice. It looks pretty cool. We got some shit down here. We can see my essence available. That's all nice. Let's see how it works. Draw 10 cards for 1,000 essence. Pick a card, keep it or return it. Not too keen on returning it. I think you only get 10% of your essence back. So, you know, 100 essence back from 1,000. I mean, rather just have the card and seal it or some shit at that point. Let's just fucking have some fun and do a craft. First ever Sorare 26 craft. Let's fuck around, okay? Am I supposed to do something? I'm just going to click. I think I broke it. I think I broke crafting. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Okay, wow, okay, we made it. I don't know what the fuck that was about. That seemed longer than it needed to be. I assume that was the loading screen, but that was unclear for someone of my brain capacity. So, I got a special T2 popped up there. I'm honestly not entirely sure what that means. I got a 10-minute counter over there as well. So, special T2. Okay, so I pay 1,000. I draw one of these 4 odds, it looks like. So either a standard, special star, special full star. Yeah, so special T2 is not bad. So I'm guaranteed a T2. That's pretty good. Tier 1, good chance there. And a star, little chance. So I get it now. And these all add up to 100% on each column. The maths. Okay, we needed to figure it out. So I've got a good chance of a okay card here. I feel like revealing Nationality League or Best 5 or whatever the fuck that is, it is a bit expensive for what it is. I'm probably just going to fucking gamble and see what we get. Now, not all of the leagues are in at the moment, of course, so I'm feeling like I'm going to get an MLS card here. My account is very essentially flavored into the MLS. So, hey, what would Zian Fleming open? I think Zian Fleming would open the 7th card, right, for number 7. So, hey, this is to you, Zian. We'll click to confirm, and let's see what's going on here. Don't love that. It's kind of cool you see them all after as well, I guess. But okay, let's fucking claim him. I'm not going to return him, especially if he's a T2, right? So let's see what Yuki Yamamoto is up to. He doesn't exist. The player I've packed doesn't exist. What the fuck? Yuki Nakamoto. No results. What? Am I going fucking crazy? I literally... Yamamoto... Oh, oh Nakamoto. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I hope that wasn't racist. Probably wasn't. Here's my card. Okay, he plays for Kawasaki Frontale. I feel like they're one of the better teams. They were 5 years ago. No idea anymore. So let's see what the fuck he's doing. Oh shit, he doesn't look horrific. Yeah, he looks alright, you know. A bit mid-scores from, you know, a lot of the game weeks, but when he slaps, he slaps. Look at that color for 100. Little platinum sheen on that. Hey! I kind of like that, and he's, you know, we're getting around those late 50 marks. Hey, that's you know, we'll take it. I'm not super keen on crafting a bunch of players right now. We're going to use our essence for the arena, but hey, welcome to the team Yamamoto. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. I'll catch you next time because I love you.